Welcome to another video from NodeLink Automation. Today we're going to go over the Impact67 Pro, which is, as you see, an I/O module from Murr Electronic, and just wanted to share my experience with it and generally the capabilities of it. So one thing, there's a couple of master blocks out there. One thing that you'll see is this one is, at least from a list price perspective, somewhat competitive or a little bit less than the rest of them. And check your local pricing. The nice thing that it can do from an I/O link perspective, it can do Class A and Class B. Class B for those applications like valve manifold where you need a little bit more power. And one thing to make sure when you use a Class B application is that you use the corresponding cable to the device, because as you see, pin 5 isn't used in Class A, but here we do use Class B. We do that. It just means that we're getting a little bit more power over I/O link, which we need for certain applications. All right. The manual is somewhat okay, I would say. It's not as straightforward, in my opinion. I think there needs to be a little bit more detail how to specifically switch between Class A and Class B devices. There is something here, which is something that I'm just going to go over, and which pretty much shows you how you need to switch a certain pin to static on. So we have constant power on that pin, and that's how you switch it between Class A and Class B. Obviously, there might be other ways of doing this through a web interface, but we're going in the scenario that you took this out of the box, plugged it in, didn't set an IP, and just scanned it. So let's go and see where you do that. So in TwinCAT, get your corresponding file from Murr Electronic. So the ESI file, so you can obviously use that to identify the module when you scan it, and more than just a green dot. And then what you do is, as in any of those beautiful master blocks, you can configure what each of these ports are going to do. So depending upon your application, right, on your byte size, you can select from here. You can make it digital in, digital out. So the master block can do I/O link on its 8 ports, on all of them, or it can just do digital ins and digital outs. So what does that mean? We need to do some I/O link here, and we need to configure a certain pin, and that is pretty much what it comes down to. It is switching this pin to static on, which is, go here, right here. So this is what you see in the manual, and it is pretty much what you have to set to static on, which means you're going to get constant power on that. And let's say you want to use Class B, this has to be turned on. If you don't turn it on, and in my case, this is obviously configuration for X5. Let's see what's on X5. Yeah, we have one of the valve manifolds on this one, and hence I needed it to give me that Class B. It'll natively work on Class A. You don't have to do anything. You just have to switch it, and you're done. But on Class B, you have to go and parameterize accordingly and manually switch it. Sometimes it's like activated the configuration once, power cycled it just to make sure, but this is kind of the important part. Once you do that, it's smooth sailing from there. You should be able to see your Festo valve block just respond and show the solid green light on it when it's switched to Class B. But just note go here, and then switch this to static on. And you can do that on any of those. All the other ones don't really matter, but this is kind of the important one. Hope this helps. Any questions, feedback, comments, feel free to ping me here on YouTube or at nodelinautomation.com. Visit our website and feel free to send me a message, and I'm more than happy to help you out with this request. Thank you and have a good day.